today and started. First order of business for the Roads and Bridges Committee is to elect a chairman.
Is this the road and bridges? I thought personnel was first.
Personnel's first?
Yeah.
No, road and bridges.
Road and bridges, okay, then I can sit down.
Don't make me start to rethink myself.
I'm sorry.
Okay, members on this committee are Betty Heffler, Neil Burge, Michael White, Joanne Hinton, Molly Jackson, and myself. We've got enough for a quorum here. We have 4 of the members. There's 6 assigned to this committee. So we need to elect the chairman first of all.
My point right there.
I'll second that.
I got no problem with that.
Since Neil ain't here, we ain't gonna pick on him.
We're not to pick on Neil because he's not here.
That's right.
Maybe we can wait till Neil's here.
And he's sick.
Okay.
Make a motion to nomination 6.
I'll second that too.
And you're already in the chair.
Okay, then all in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Looks like I'll be the chair. The judge asked us to call this meeting today. Judge, you had a request. I'm gonna let you,
Yes, I'm gonna pass out some, good afternoon, Justice McDonald. Would you pass them down?
We'll send that down to you if you want. You think you're going this way? Okay. Here,
Would you pass those down? See some,
we started this way, so be 4 of us now.
and the committee is from,
Those 4.
4 of us on the.
Okay. I didn't bring, but here, let me give you. What I've asked y'all here today for is to consider the purchase of 3 pickup trucks to replace 3 aging trucks at the road department. They are on this, the one with the letterhead on it. We've got a Ford F-150 with 273,000 miles, a 2008 GMC with 162,000, and another F-150 for 210,000 miles. If I had have known that these trucks were aging like this, I would have brought this up in the budget committee. But I got this information last week from Tony, and Tony has suggested we make these purchases because these 3 vehicles are giving some problems. After that, I've also attached a proposal from the National Auto Fleet, which is going through the Sourcewell contract. There won't be a reason to bid these things out. We'll go through the state contract. And on there you'll see that they listed for $44,145, and they're available to us for $37,636.74. There is, we can move between line items. I don't really have a preference. So if you look over those and if it's in agreement with everyone here that we make the purchase, if we'll look over the fund balances, and I think we have $50,000 in there for trucks. There's more than one place we could take it from. We could take it from equipment. We could take it from bridges and culverts. There's not an ideal spot, I don't guess, to take it from, considering this is the second day of February. So this is not what I had in mind, but we do have enough revenue there and then in our reserve funds as well.
My company wouldn't run trucks this long.
No, 273,000
We
miles.
found out before that it takes more money to keep it up than to actually buy one.
Yeah, no, these vehicles need replaced.
Yes, I agree.
I think we're all in agreement they need to replace, so. Michael, you will do the finance part of it, so where do you think would be the best place?
You know, any place the judge wants to.
Is there,
I noticed you got 100,000 in equipment purchase. Ms. Hinton is also a member of the committee, so we'll bring her up.
We don't have any plans as of right now to purchase any additional equipment.
Well, we
Just
can,
good to see you.
then I would suggest that we move it.
yeah,
Let's see.
what about that, John?
What's that?
Judge, the equipment,
That'd be fine.
and then if you come up with something and you have to have something else, we'll juggle again.
But I was just looking, he was talking about, well, in bridges and steel, we've got
100,000.
100,000.
Yeah, it had $500,000 and he juggled that, on his road materials for 21,
Okay.
which was, I thought, a good move there too, so.
I did too.
But, if that's okay, I'll make the motion that we move, not all of it, but, 75,000.
Let's see, we got 50 in there, and this is gonna take, does it give a total on
About
that?
112,910.
Yeah.
So 60, so we move 65,000?
And I don't know if there's an additional delivery fee in there or not, so we might wanna go just a little bit more. Yeah, let's see, did you say 65?
65 or 70?
And then there's 50 in there.
Uh-huh. That'd be 115. At 65, be 120.
I would think that would cover it, 120.
120? So I'll make the motion that we move 70,000 between the two line items and allow the judge to purchase the 3 trucks.
I'll second it.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion on it? This had to bring you up to speed. You're on this committee. The judge is asked to purchase 3 trucks. He has 3 that are extremely aged, high mileage. The lowest one in that group is 162,000 miles. And I wouldn't put people out there on the road and trust that they would be that safe at that kind of mileage. So, what we've just done is voted to move 70,000 from his equipment purchase line item to his vehicle purchase line item. And we're gonna forward that over to the, finance committee. So, but you should be up to speed, that way you know what we're trying to do.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Huh?
That's fine with me.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. Judge, you got anything else?
No, I'll just bring you up to date with the road department since we're discussing them. Due to the wet weather, we have not been able to move any more red clay gravel since the last time I spoke with him. I am guessing that we've got about half of what we needed for 2021. We're not able to move it when it's wet because it's wet on the ground, and when it goes in those trucks, it's a mess. So we were hoping we'd get a little bit better weather so we'd be stocked for 21, but we'll get there. We've just crossed more than one way to make up for that time difference. And we get ready, then I think we've got 5 different locations that we've got our stockpiles throughout the county to make the transition from our stockpiles to the roads a little bit more quicker. We've got a goal of 1,300 truckloads of gravel for 21. That would meet what we did in 20. And outside of that, right now, we're not just sitting in the shop. We're looking at, in fact, this morning, we're looking at the possibility of putting a culvert underneath the road. We just got through doing another one that had rusted out and replaced it. We are digging ditches. Our road graders are only out when we're able to, when it's dry enough to grade the road, so that's, we're not on a daily run right now, but we are putting out some slag that we had stockpiled on some different roads. And the way I understand it, the weatherman says we've got some more rain coming in, so that'll slow us down a little bit, but all in all, we're in good shape, and we're just ready for drier and warmer weather.
I was just gonna ask, they keep telling me we're gonna get a nice little snowstorm, possibly Tuesday. Are we ready for that? Do we need to do anything special for the roads for that? Or?
Yeah. Well, hopefully that they won't impact the roads too bad, so, but we'll be ready.
I had someone call me last week, and I'm just gonna ask you about it. I don't know what the situation was. And I told him that you would be the person to talk to. There was a culvert put in. Somebody said one of these companies had drilled through it, or,
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, it was the telephone company that had trenched and cut one of our culverts that goes across the road.
okay. Because they said it was causing their field to flood. I didn't know if that was, if you've been told about that or not.
I do have some information about that. I have not been contacted by anyone, but that culvert was there prior to us removing it. In fact, we've got pictures. We document most everything we do now. I've got 9 banker's boxes from 2020 that's in my office now, that every time we do a one call, we make a sheet out on it. Every time we dig a ditch, we have the starting point and the ending point. When we replace culverts, we've got photographs before we replace it. So we've got everything to document it was there. Was that culvert causing damage?
They
Prior
said
to-
prior to this culvert being put in, they were not getting flooding into this farmer's field. He just had it leveled. And they said after it was replaced, now it's causing water to flood his field. And it was causing damage to the field.
I have not been out there, but
I'll give you the name on the farmer
All right.
after a while and let you, because I tried to stay out of it because I didn't know what was going on, and I figured you might have more information. But they were saying that the culvert wasn't cut by AT&T, and so I'm sitting here saying, I don't know.
actually I think I've got them on my phone. I've got actually where you can see where the trencher had gone across it, but
Okay. Anyone else have anything they'd like to discuss on the roads and bridges right at the moment? Okay. Judge, unless you have something else,
that's all I have.
we'll call this meeting adjourned.
Thank you.